Hey, everybody. This is Brian Beckcom at VB Attorneys. One of the questions that we get probably the most from every single client that calls is, do I have a case? Well, here's a quick way to think about it. When somebody is legally required to act safely around you, that's called a duty. And did they break a safety rule? Well, that's called a breach. Did that failure cause your injury? See, people can be negligent. They can breach duties. They can break safety rules. But if there's no injury, it doesn't matter. But if a failure caused your injury, that's what we call causation or damages. And there are real harms that people can prove. Like you can prove your damages in a court of law. If those four pillars of the case are there, then you likely have a viable case. Now, how do you tell quickly whether you have a case? Evidence, photos, videos, maybe black box data, incident or police report, witness names, medical records, things like that. Basically, evidence. From a timing perspective, a lot of people want to know how fast, Brian, I want to know if I have a case or not. How fast can you tell me if I have a case? Well, from a timing perspective, the earlier we start, the more evidence we can preserve. And it's really, really important. You got to remember that when there's been some sort of incident, some sort of catastrophic incident, if there's an insurance company involved, every single time they're going to have lawyers immediately working on the case, and they're going to be trying to convince you not to hire a lawyer. So from a timing perspective, it's important that we get on board early, because the earlier we get on board, the fresher the evidence is. Trucking, maritime, Jones Act, catastrophic business injuries, wrongful death, this is kind of our daily work. And here's what we do on your first call. We listen for the four pillars. Basically, do you have the four major elements of a legal case? After we figured that out, we tell you what the next steps will be in plain English. We don't use a lot of big legal words. Quite frankly, I think people that use big words most of the time do it because they're hiding the fact that they don't know what they're talking about. So we explain very clearly what your rights are. We explain very clearly what we're going to do, and we do it in plain English. And then we tell you exactly whether we can help you, and if we can help you, how we can help you. And if we can't help you, if we don't think you have a case, we'll tell you why we think that too. No pressure, no spin when you call us, no complicated legal jargon, no big delays, just absolute clarity on whether you have a case or not, as fast as we can tell you. If you're unsure about whether you have a legal case or not, feel free to call VB Attorneys anytime before you sign anything.